Joel, what have you been up to in Helldivers? Today, guys, we are going to be talking about something that loads of players have been seeing around the map when they've been playing on lots of different bug missions in the game. It's very, very exciting, actually, and I do have some insight to what this actually is from some amazing people in the community, and we're going to be talking all about it in today's video. If you guys do get your daily Helldivers news from me, please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like on today's video because I upload obviously Helldivers daily, and let's get straight in with the news. So I was just going along my business on Twitter, and then I saw this photo from a Helldivers alerts account saying, "What are you up to, Joel?" And it looked like some form of giant deathworm bones coming out of the ice within one part of the map. And it was when someone was probably doing one of the bomb missions, because in the top it says reactivate the power generator and retrieve the launch codes. Now this, to me, when I instantly saw this, did look like a giant deathworm. They've got them in Ark Survival because, you know, I carry it, and they look very, very similar to that. But then players went on to give a little bit more insight, because I wasn't actually a Helldivers 1 player. And funny enough, a lot of the Helldivers 1 players that have been the OGs, they've been coming back and actually giving a big insight into what this is. And I think it looks really, really cool. So someone went on to respond saying, "Finally someone noticed. Been seeing bones more frequently, and are these bones from the bugs? Because I don't think insects have bones. So what are those? Some form of beast raid missions in the future?" And then a message from someone called Rich said, "That's the Hive Lord boss from the first game. Eventually HD2 is going to have boss planets called Enemy Masters, Hive Lord of Bugs, Siege Mech of the Cyborgs, now Automatons, and Great Eye of the Illuminates." So this is so cool, because what it does seem to be is a lot of the stuff from the first game still plays a massive part in the Helldivers lore. The fact we've started to see lots of these bones of the Hive Lord around means that we could potentially be seeing them in a future update as kind of a new boss in the game. So I went over onto the Helldivers wiki to have a little look, and they have some information on the Hive Lord. So they say, "The bug Hive Lord is an enemy capable of creating new tunnels for the bug hives, and will, if left alone, pretty much the entire crust of the planet will literally just create tunnels everywhere on the planet, with more bugs spawning everywhere. As they are mostly underground, they are exceptionally hard to attack and get rid of. Therefore, any opportunity to assault a Hive Lord should not be squandered. And as they are extremely dangerous, bring the best you have when assaulting them." So, yeah, there is a photo of the Hive Lord from HD1, and it looks scary. And it looks like if you get eaten by one of these, you're gone in an instant. This is definitely a one-shot. And if we scroll down, they have like base and health on the wiki, but if we go down to tactics, it says the Hive Lord is found on special outlying planets, which players can only access after accumulating 50 points of influence against the bug faction. This must be from the first game. The mission terrain can be any of the 4 normal environments: desert, forest, snow, or volcanic, on a large square map. However, only missions on snow retain their environmental hazard. If players choose a drop zone suitably far from the enemy, then they will have all the time necessary to cool down any stratagems, with the Hive Lord only spawning once Helldivers are nearby. Hive Lords are initially supported by several elites, which continually spawn from the edge of the battlefield. As the Hive Lord's health is depleted, some elites are replaced by stalkers, then brood commanders, and finally impalers, with the climax of the battle featuring just the latter 2 enemy types supporting the Hive Lord. Now, I think this sounds absolutely amazing, and I actually wanted to have a little dive into the other thing, which this guy said, the Siege Mech of the Cyborg. So I'm going to type that in now. So Siege Mech of, what was it called again? Siege Mech of the Cyborgs. Let's see if we can find that. So is this something from the first game, I'm guessing? Siege mech. Oh, here it is. Okay, wow. Cyborg siege mechs are the pinnacle of their so basically, I think these are like this is the big giant dangerous boss. They're heavily armored, capable of deploying anti-air turrets, and have an armor of a tank. It is recommended to bring heavy weaponry to take down these giant mechs. The right arm is a machine gun or grenade launcher, and the left arm is an autocannon or a flamethrower. So the siege mech is found on special planets, which can only be accessed after, okay, that's to do with the HD1. The mission terrain can be found in, snow, desert, forest, blah, blah, blah. And again, it's the same. It only spawns once Helldivers are nearby. The siege mech's behavior generally only consists of slowly driving closer to nearby players. Driving, like the first game. Okay, we like to hear that. That could be something, until they get in attacking range. At this point, they will fire their weapons for a couple of seconds, then resume moving, attempting to run players over. They can be observed okay, so there's a lot of stuff that comes to HD1 here, but it says siege mechs are initially supported by several hounds, which continue spawn for the duration of the mission. As siege mechs' health is depleted, berserkers and butchers will also begin to spawn. A siege mech can be defeated throughout the use of the anti-dropped anti-tank mines. Drop them in the middle of the map and then run around the edges, leading the siege mech over them, destroying the AA guns and dropping more as needed. So, wow. I mean, I can't wait to see all of this different type of content for the future of Helldivers. I think, there's so much from the first game that we can learn, which can link into the second game. Because you have to remember, the first game, if I'm correct, maybe only had like 10k concurrent players, if I'm right. Was it even that? And now the second game is like literally sitting at number 2 every single night, just underneath Counter-Strike. And, there's so many players that never ever played the first one, like myself. You know what, I'll admit, I didn't even know Helldivers was a thing. That's how much I didn't even know it until I started playing number 2, which I'm sorry to you OG players out there, but I've been a survival game YouTuber, so it wasn't really on my list of things to cover. But I've been having so much fun. I even kind of want to check out the first one just to see what other cool sort of things are in there, which could be potential content for the future of the game. But I mean, siege mech and sightings of the Hive Lord already coming into the game is showing us what we could be seeing in the live game in the future. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Please leave a like, subscribe on the channel if you want to stay up to date with your daily Helldivers news and information and all of that stuff. And please come and join us as well in the Discord. We like to talk about all things that are coming with upcoming updates, so the link to that is always in the description too. And I'll catch you guys in my next Helldivers video very soon. See you guys then.